Hey guys, this video is part 2 of reading through PC PowerPlay issue 2, and in this video we're going to dive into what's on the CD-ROM that came with the magazine. Let's take a look. First up we've got Afterlife. Now if you like SimCity, you may well like this game. Essentially you are managing heaven and hell instead of building cities. So there's a planet in between these two planes, and souls arrive at either, and you have to build the infrastructure to either reward or punish them. So quite a quirky concept. And here I'm attempting to zone some of the areas. Graphics are pretty cool. Very reminiscent of SimCity. SimCity 2000 era, that is. And quite a cool concept, I think. And much like SimCity, if you get things wrong, you're hit with disasters. Except, of course, here we've got the Force Surfer, Horseman of the Apocalypse, riding a lava wave through my plane of heaven. Pretty rad stuff. So yeah, this is definitely one to check out if you love your management and infrastructure games with a quirky spin. Next up we have Rise of the Robots 2 Resurrection, or just as it's called in the title, Rise 2. Now this game, look, should we call it a flop? I think it didn't do as well as people thought it would. I certainly don't think it's as good as something like One Must Fall 2097, but it does have its fans, and it's pretty cool with its customization. You can choose robot colors and so on. I think a major highlight for me is definitely the graphics. Pretty standout for 1996. The sound's pretty cool as well. Digging the music and the sound effects. I'll try and put up a bit of a fight here. Just struggling with the controls. Oh, that's high kick. Wow, the computer's really... Boom. Okay, the difficulty is quite hard, or it's set quite high. Is in this demo at least. Or maybe I'm just really bad at this game. Let's see if we can do better in round 2. Go for the old button mash. Can't tell if he's blocking, because I'm not doing any damage with those kicks. Yeah, the execution of the moves just feels a little off. It's not nice and crisp. But hey, overall, the rest of the game seems pretty cool. Might be worth your time. I guess if you really like fighting games, check it out. And next up on the CD we have Megaman. Megaman X to be precise. I never actually played Megaman on PC before. Didn't actually realise they did a PC release. But this demo here is proof that at least Megaman X came out on PC. Cool little intro video here. Ahead onto the title screen. Okay, I don't have a gamepad, so I'm just going to try the keyboard here. Really, platformers aren't the best on keyboard. Whoops, I thought that was a foreground character for a second there. Okay, cool. Hey, I really dig the graphics in this. This is like really cool, almost Metal Slug style approach to graphics in this version of the game. Oops, okay. I thought there might have been a platform down there. Okay, so you only get one life in this demo shareware version. Really cool sort of 80s art style of the cars there. Really, really awesome. These guys in midair. Okay, cool. Okay, so you got to stop them from smashing through so they don't fall down. That makes sense. It's quite hard to time that shooting and jumping. I'm going to blame the keyboard here, guys. I should really attach a joypad or a gamepad. Yeah, that's pretty much Mega Man. Definitely going to check that one out. That's one for the backlog. Now a game I don't know too much about called Cyberia 2. Obviously the follow-up to Cyberia 1. It is cool watching these intro screens. Wondering how many of these companies are still around. Okay, straight into the game, no menu. I'm using the mouse here, believe it or not. And my car or tank is on rails, so I'm just... This looks like a straight up 3D shooting game. Okay, that's what I'm driving, or is it a cutscene of the boss? Okay, so it's an on-rails shooter, this game. Or maybe this is just a segment of part of it, where it is on rails. It's hard to say. Let me know if you played Cyberia 2 and what you think of it. So far it's pretty cool. I dig the graphics, it's sort of your almost destruction derby-esque style. There's flying enemies as well as road enemies, which is good, it's mixing it up. I do wonder if you get more weapons or something. It's got this random laser. But yeah, that's well, you get your random cutscenes in between. That pretty much gives you the gist. That's Cyberia 2. Alrighty, next up we've got Orion Burger. It's gone into the gallery so we get a preview. Must admit, I have not heard of this game. Completely flown under the radar for me. The graphics look pretty rad. Looks very inspired by like Day of the Tentacle. Or even like Dragon's Lair a bit. I do really like my point-and-click adventure games, so it's odd that I hadn't come across this before. Is this worth my time? Let me know in the comments below. I think just based on the look of it, I'm gonna have to check it out. Hopefully there's a playable portion of this demo. Go to the interactive demo.
The nerve of that Earthling passing one of my tests! Well, he won't feel
cool
like
voice
such a
acting, I've
big
got to say.
man after he steps under my shrink.
Seems like it's very familiar sort of voice actor there. Sounds like it's taken from some of the cartoons of the 90s. I won't quite put my finger on it.
Idiot, we might be eating them later.
Sorry, boss. Didn't mean to bruise our dinner.
All right, human. You squeaked by the first test, but that was the easy part. Now we start testing your higher mental functions, beginning with your survival instincts.
what's my gerbil cage doing here?
You're about to find out. Flummox, activate the shrinkter.
Okay, we've
Getting
got
out
a
of
gun
here
as well,
will be
that's
a
handy.
piece of cake.
A ray gun.
There's a door on the bottom
Grasshoppers.
level. Oh, that's too big to lug around. Huh? Right.
Probably too
It's
big to
bigger
pick
than
up.
I am. I'm not touching that smelly thing. It's rotten to the core. Literally.
It's wood shavings.
Charlie, Louie, Winona, wake up, it's me, Wilbur. You're not my gerbils. You're not gerbils at all. My mistake. Just go back to sleep.
Locked on my side.
Are they rats?
You guys can talk?
Oh no.
Throw her back in a break.
Okay, I got zapped. Like, that's not a good thing. No, okay, I'm not looking in the wood shavings. Let's go down this tube.
Well, if at first you... Whoa! Aha! There's the door! I'll be out of here in no time!
Okay, so
I'll
we need
just
to get
open
out of the
this door and
cage.
I am out of
Got a
here!
magnet. Like it's attached to... Okay. We need to use the hamster wheel. Or maybe entice some of the hamsters down there into the wheel for us. Well, let's just see if that works. Ah, yeah,
Alright,
there's the
door's
first puzzle.
opening, and those
Don't
space
think
creeps
this is
thought
the
I wouldn't
solution,
get out
though.
of here.
So it's gonna fall. Alrighty, but that's pretty much Orion Burger. We'll have to check that one out as well. Next up, we have a... I don't think it's a playable demo, actually. I'm pretty sure it is just a rolling trailer.
Do you remember when you were young? Those
I actually
innermost
remember this
fears
trailer back in the
kept you
day as
awake
really
each
being
night?
a bit of a wow
Are
moment.
you ready now to face the
And we're talking about Heart of Darkness, of course. Yeah, it is just the trailer, unless there's a playable portion at the end. We shall wait and see. I'll let this trailer on though because it's awesome. But yeah, the CGI in this trailer is really stand out for 1996, and it's actually reminded me to go back and check this game out because I did want to get it back in the day, but I never got around to it. So yeah, that's one for the backlog.
I'm Paul Page.
Next up, we
From
have
Papyrus.
Indycar Racing
This
2.
is Indycar Racing 2.
Got a bit of an intro trailer here. We'll let it run for a bit. Got some of the cool graphics. Quote unquote cutting edge for 1996. I think this game has real like tracks and driver names, which is cool. And we'll just skip ahead to a warm-up session. Just getting the hang of the controls. Always hard using keyboard to steer these things. Over on that corner. Hey, the sound's pretty cool. That's one thing I'm impressed about. Most of the games around this era, especially driving games, had really monotonous driving sounds. I don't think this is that bad. Put onto the dry. But yeah, that's the gist of it, right? IndyCar 2. Next up, we have another title that's flown under my radar, Seek and Destroy. I looked this game up and it looks like it's basically like a spiritual successor to the Jungle Strike / Desert Strike / Urban Strike series on Mega Drive. Really cool sort of top down. Well, those games were more like isometric in a way. Sort of run and run and shoot blind shooters. What's the title for these types of games? Okay, this is more top down, and they're usually mission based. So I think we have to rescue someone in this. So figuring out the controls. I'm actually using the mouse here. I've got to say as well, I tried everything to get the sound working for this, but it would not in this demo version, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to put up with my voice. But yeah, the controls are actually quite interesting. Using the mouse, sort of rolling it forward, continuously moves forward, and then you roll it back to move backwards, and then left and right steers left and right. Now we've got shoot is left click, and take out these turrets. Like we've got different weapons and so on as well. So we've got a number of rockets down the bottom right. We can pick up, we're picking up armor or ammo there, not sure. But yeah, really enjoy the Desert Strike and Jungle Strike games. And I think I'm going to have to check this one out. Oh, well, there's our... Try and rescue... I want to take out this turret first. Try and rescue our person down here. There we go. One of the scientists is in, and away we go. I'm guessing I have to find another one. But yeah, that's Seek and Destroy. Again, one that's flown under my radar. Pun intended. I'll have to add this one to the backlog. Next up, we have the DOS release of Battle Arena Toshinden, which is a fighting game that came out on PlayStation and Saturn as well. Didn't actually realize it had a DOS release. So there you go. Here's the story scrolling before us. We'll just hop ahead to the game. And we'll give this a quick button mash through. Got our reduced character select. Let's go with Eiji. Or Sophia. No, we'll go. Yeah, no, we'll do Eiji versus Mondo as the computer.
Bout one.
Yeah,
fight.
sort of Tekken style graphics. It's running very quickly. I've got to say the moves are very snappy. I quite like the handling. So in comparison to Rise 2, straight away I'm liking this a lot better. Oh, it's got like, okay, so it's got like a 3D, you can move left to right out of the 2D plane. Oh, it's only run one round though, unfortunately. Let's have another quick go. See if we can do any better with Sophia.
Bout one. Fight.
Bout one fight. I've got to say the computer's pretty hard. Should wind down the difficulty. I'm just going to mash the whip here. Just whip my way with victory. Oh, a nice slap there. Alright, I think I've got this one. Button mash the whip. Quite enjoying this game. I think I will have to check it out because I'm quite a fan of some of the Tekken games, even though I'm not great at them, I'm the first to admit. And there we go, lost again. But yeah, I'm definitely going to add this to the backlog.
Game over.
Battle Arena Toshinden. Next up, we all get to point and laugh at my ability to fly an aircraft, light aircraft that is, in Flight Unlimited. Welcome to Flight. Before beginning, we will take a brief tour of the facilities. Press escape at any time to leave the tour. We'll check it out for a bit. At an airfield in Springfield. Mont. Oh, that's cool. Like a pretty novelty menu. Click on objects to use them. Alright. Click on a plane to go flying in it. Nice. Click on the whiteboard to choose a flying lesson. Cool. Alright, well let's skip ahead to the flight section. And here we are. Attempting not to crash. I did take off and leave the general area of the runway. Now I'm just heading back. The controls are pretty awkward, especially on the keyboard. You tap one way or the other to get the plane to readjust. Okay, where we headed? The runway's back to the right. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Is it? Yeah, okay, well. We'll dodge this button. Okay. And not the best angle to be approaching landing, I'd imagine. Likewise, there. Can we do it? Place your bets. And the answer was no. But there's the gist of Flight Unlimited. It's actually kind of fun. Yeah, I might check that one out. Okay, next up we have a Windows game. So everything else had been running in DOS prior. And unfortunately I have to apologise for the choppiness here. It isn't actually the game, it's just this computer struggles a bit with VMs. We're emulating Win95 here. And it's Earthworm Jim. So this game has pretty cool graphics. Sort of in line with like Disney's Aladdin on the Mega Drive. Not sure if the gameplay is as tight as that. But it's definitely quirky and I love the humour and the cartoon style of everything. His ray gun. Like, get rid of these annoying cartoon birds. The level design is pretty quirky as well. But yeah, that's I haven't played too much through Earthworm Jim before. I've only played it in passing, but I think I'm going to have to pick it up. Don't know if I'll try and find it on Windows. I think I'll look for it on the console somewhere. Because I've heard it's actually a great game. So I do love Disney's Aladdin, and I think it's sort of very similar. And we'll have to check that one out in the backlog. Alrighty, in part 1 of this video, I did see a preview for Virtual Karts. And I thought it was a certain game that I'd played in the past, but it is not that one. It's this, which is not as great. It's interesting though. I am using the mouse here to steer, so it's not something I normally go for. Pretty cool sort of go-kart control. Overtake that guy there. Graphics aren't too bad, I think, for this era either, considering. Took me a while to figure out the controls, so unfortunately let the rest of the pack get away from me. But I've got the hang of it now. But yeah, I think the thing going for this game is obviously if you're into karting, you don't find too many serious racing games that are just kart focused. Could be one to pick up if you're into that. Check it out, Virtual Karts.
The comet struck our planet without warning. We lost our paradise in a single violent stroke.
The impact released a virus which swept through the land and killed millions. They turned out to be the lucky ones. For those that did not die became mutations of humanity. Some became fanatics who heard the voice of a malignant god in their heads and called themselves the Order. Those of us who were deaf to this voice suffer horribly and are forced to serve these ruthless psychotics, who wield weapons more powerful than anything we can muster. They destroy our women and children, so that we must
Alrighty,
hide
hands up
from
if you've
the
heard of
ground
Strife.
and live like animals
I
in
have not.
constant fear for our lives.
And from the looks of it,
But
it
there
looks
are
very
whispers
much
of
a
discontent. If we
Doom
organize,
engine
can we defeat our
clone with a
masters?
story.
Weapons are
And the
being
story's
stolen.
kind of,
Soldiers are being trained.
well,
movement
a bit
is
cheesy.
born of
But the actual
lifelong
in-game
strife.
story seems to play out pretty cool. And straight away, it's that familiar Doom engine feel. Even the music is very similar. It almost sounds like a track that you would find in one of the Doom games. Enter our character name here. Let's start with his blade. Knife this. According to the story, are they aliens or are they like morphed humans?
Nope.
With like some sort of mind virus. Either way, they're standing in the way of our mission, right? Apologies for the controls here, I haven't really set it up. I'm just using keyboard. So not the best for first-person shooters.
At the shop for new toys.
It's almost
When
got
you're
like
broke,
this
run a little errand for me. and
RPG
you'll get
or
more than
strategy
you can ever
element
spend.
where
I'll make you a rich man.
you've got side quests. That's pretty cool, right?
Good choice. The Order's sanctuary by the river is their unofficial torture chamber. Hidden inside, there's a golden chalice.
We
You swipe it,
shall
You meet me at the tavern
go
and
with
reap your reward.
that option, I guess, right?
Here's a crossbow. Just aim straight and splat.
Ah, cool. So we've got a crossbow out of that. For some reason it looks like it's a lightning crossbow. Where do we need to go again? You say the tavern? Yeah, I'm not sure where that is. I do think Doom has one of the greatest sort of overarching stories. Like the whole Space Marine and Mars and Creatures from Hell stuff. But it doesn't really translate to the gameplay of Doom, I've got to say. I mean, that might be controversial, but it is just very much a run and gun, that's what I'm trying to say, which is great. But it seems like this has a bit more of a story in terms of interaction with actual people in the world, which is kind of cool. Got bullets. Oh, so you can talk to peasants, random peasants. Yeah, I think this might be one to check out in the long run, I think. Be interesting to see how in-depth that the questing and stuff goes in it. But yeah, that's Strife, guys. Check it out. Alrighty, next up, a title from Infogrames. Now I'm expecting good things here. I'm pretty sure they did Alone in the Dark. And I think they did like... Was it Oddworld? The Odyssey series? I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look that up. I think maybe even one of the Civ games from memory. Civilization. Yeah, the cutscene.
And before you die, Galois,
I mean, it's okay
The Red
so
Mane
far.
holds captive Juliette Provence, the fiancée of William. Thus, to rescue her, your hero will have to combat us. And this time, we shall take his life, his eternal life.
Nothing and no one can prevent William Tibbs from fulfilling his mission.
Oh jeez, that voice acting is not great. Look, we can let that pass, right? As long as the game is good.
William, I swear that I shall live long enough for you to find me again in order to give you the glove which will open the gates of time.
William Tibbs, Falcon of Light, prepare to lose your life!
But what's happening to me? What does it mean?
Hey, that's pretty good. Free iPad. Okay, let's play some Time Gate. Cool, like, intro, CGI, and pretty good menu, graphics. Okay, it does look very... Hey, was that a golden audio track from somewhere? It does look very Alone in the Dark. Okay, what is the fighting menu? Okay, action. Yeah, fighting. That's action, right? Combat. Alright, button mash. Okay, there's... Just getting slapped. Okay, I'm pressing pretty much everything. Lots of button mashing going on. Doesn't seem to be throwing a punch. No. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on, mate. No, he's just standing there getting a slapping. I'm gonna hightail it out of here. Run. Oh, they're faster than me. Oh no, there's another one. Oh bugger, they're after me. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to put some more time into the button setup on this game. But hey, potentially cool concept, right? I'll check this one out later. That's Time Gate. Alrighty, next up we have Terra Nova Strike Force Centauri. And we've got our classified Operation Madison briefing. Let's just skip ahead of this. Into the game. It looks like we are like robot dudes. Like RoboCop style. I guess infantry or what have you. Controls are super weird. I've got like, okay, you can see the movement keys down the bottom left. It's like W8, S, X is backwards? I think so. And then you've got like Z and C, which are like strafe. Okay, that's just quite weird. And like the mouse isn't locked into where you're looking. It's just like an aiming. Okay, let's just try and get rid of this guy. Stop complaining about the controls. Pew pew. Oh man, surely he's dead by now. have any other weapons? Doesn't look like it. Come on. Come on, buddy. Am I missing him? What's going on? It's a pirate. Okay. Maybe we try running. Hey, cool music. Graphics aren't too bad. Controls so far atrocious, but maybe that could be, you know, mapped over and improved. Oh, there's another pirate. Sure if this is as good as the other run and shoot. What was it, Cyberia 2? Oh, finally, there we go. Look, I think you get the gist of it. I'm not sure if this will be a backlog game unless someone in the comments below tells me why it's worth playing. But yeah, that's our Terra Nova, guys. Next up, we have some virtual snooker. I do actually remember playing this, maybe even on this demo CD, or did I have the full version? It does have like network play, which is pretty cool, like modem included, and it's quite detailed, even though I don't remember the controls here, but you can zoom in. What's the zoom? There we go. Okay, so you pull the cue back with the mouse. It's pretty funky. But yeah, if you're into your snooker or your pool, I think check this one out. I mean, there's not too much to the game, but it's quite detailed and things you can set up and so on. So yeah, that's pretty much virtual snooker. Check it out, guys. Alrighty, I had to let this intro run, because it is, of course, Warcraft 2. Possibly the greatest RTS of all time. I know that's contentious. Ooh, the CGI intro is really struggling. I might have to skip it. Let's just skip to the game.
Alright.
Okay, so here we have
Okay.
Warcraft 2 shareware. And we just have to build some farms in this. Oh, the mouse scroll is really quick. Probably not going to make it easy to scroll around, unfortunately. But yeah, if you haven't played Warcraft 2, I'm not sure where you've been. Of course, the precursor to Warcraft 3, and then StarCraft, and then, well, basically like the Dota series and all that stuff, right?
Yes? Yes, my lord.
The sound acting in this game is absolutely brilliant, and it'll be stuck in your head forever. You'll be walking around the house repeating what your characters do and say.
As you wish. I
really love the art in this game as well. Second to none. Yeah, it was always difficult for me whether I liked Warcraft 2 or Command & Conquer more. Probably just depends on the day of the week.
Move out.
But yeah, if you haven't played Warcraft, or Warcraft 2 for that matter, definitely check it out. Alrighty, next up we have just a video by the looks of it, in AVI format. I've booted up Windows Media Player, and it's for Torin's Passage, which is a point-and-click adventure game. So it looks like a little trailer for it.
Holiday season, a gift from the Sierra
and it's from Sierra Online, and it's actually from our low creator of Leisure Suit Larry.
Fully animated adventure game
Haven't played this one.
Torin's Passage. Combining the hand-drawn classic animation of King's Quest VII and the humor of Al Lowe, Sierra takes you to new levels of entertainment. Explore worlds within worlds, filled with magic, fascinating new characters.
Google, can you be an axe?
And fun.
Not X, axe.
Where anything is possible. You and your buddy, Boogle, must rescue your parents from the evil sorceress, Licentiate, and her able assistant, Dream. Match wits with a diabolical Peckett, and discover the lovely Lena, plus much more. Absurd and absurd. To make you and your child, all right, laugh out loud.
Alrighty, what did you guys think? I think I might add that one to the backlog, as I do love my point-and-click adventures. Alrighty guys, that's most of the games on the CD done, and now we're just going to dive into the utilities. I should say that the actual PC PowerPlay custom menu booter wasn't working, so that's why I'm just going through the actual CD drive itself. So this is a program called Mouse Odometer from Gadgetware. And what does it do? Well, it measures how far you move your actual mouse. And just keeps a track of that. Do we want to do that? No, we won't start up on Windows. Registration bypass. And there we go. It's tracking how far the mouse cursor moves. And there was a program for everything in the 90s. And what options do we have? We can change. Oh, we can turn a cleaning alarm on. We can change the measurement units as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mouse Odometer. Hours of fun. Next up, we have something called Site Blaster, Internet Site Blaster even. And I don't know what it is, so let's find out together. Where's the, I'll just run this install here. Oh, very cool. Solotex Internet Site Blaster. Very cool custom, almost looks like a Windows 3.1 installer interface. And we'll just skip ahead. Yeah, okay, so it does look like it's somebody who's... Okay, so this program is a form entry for websites on the internet that you can catalog into a database on your local computer. But it doesn't look like it's the actual site, it's just a listing. Okay, so it's just a database listing index of what websites are. Hey, fair enough. Because you needed a program on your computer for this. For some reason. No external files. Okay, so that's not clickable. Okay, so it's just a screenshot? Yeah, okay, it's a screenshot. Alright, well let's scroll through some of the catalogued items. Amazon Books. Oh, it's got no... Let's say it's got Amazon.gif there. .gif. And where you're from. Apple, okay, so this is the Apple website, screenshot, there you go, there's a point in time. What else have we got? If anything, this is a funny time capsule. Arnold's Bodybuilding Connection. Hosted at MIT. Schedules of shows, contests, also other bodybuilding links. There you go. Apple computer, we've already seen that. Seen the screenshot already. There isn't really any other functionality, so we'll just... I don't think we'll scroll through all of them. I'm sure that's hours of entertainment. What's this? Okay, so like a visual Borland? Java World, okay. Java World website, there you go. And it just... Now you can pretty much just scroll through the catalog and potentially see screenshots. That's it. That's Site Blaster for you. Amazing. Next up is a program called Sound Gadget Pro, which is a... I'm not sure if it's a sound editor, but you do certain things with waveforms. Adjust volume. Okay, so it's got some edit functionality. That's pretty cool. Change that left channel. Cool, what else we got? An analyzer there. Oh no, that's a decoder. Yeah, cool. Well, that's pretty much the gist of it. Down in Gadget Pro. Right, Thunderbyte Antivirus. Professional Edition. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore everyone with a virus scan. But we'll just take a quick look. Okay, so it's got a virus info DB. That's pretty cool. Actually check through the list. I wonder what info it's got on them. Have a look. View info. This file is completely innocent. It imitates virus activity, but actually harmless. Just delete it. Alrighty. What else? Phoenix. This file is not a virus, but a dropper of a virus. Yeah, cool. Hey, that's a pretty good feature of an antivirus software, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Next up, we have tips and tricks for Windows 95. Oh, love the font there. Last updated. There you go. Here it is, the best Win95 tips and tricks help file on the scene. If you have any tips and tricks that aren't included, email them to enewman@haddock.cd.charmers.se. That's Sweden, that domain. Cool, click the index to begin. Here's a letter. Okay, so this is just categorized sort of, it's almost like a web page in a help file. Credits go to Vainlike, cool dude, the best beta tester there is. Odin, another cool dude. Have you got a PC yet? I wonder if he was a Mac user. Okay, here's some tips and tricks under the letter A. Some cool things you can do. Turn off auto load. Yep, put this in your config sys. Boot GUI equals 0. Bitmap as icon. And we won't go through all the tips, but I did find this part quite amusing about NAS software info. Just a bit of spooking about two programmers started as NAS software in 1992. At the time, only programming some silly dumb demos for PC and C64. Hey, props, guys. That's pretty OG. And we have them complaining about something being sued, potentially, or suing someone. Ah, man, you just gotta love this stuff. It's a real time capsule of an era. But yeah, that's tips and tricks for Win95. Okay, and finally, we've got a bunch of patches included on the CD. So first up, I'm not going to install the patches, we'll just have a quick browse of what the patches actually did. So there was a Command & Conquer update patch, 1.07 to 1.18p. There's a modem play improvement. Some updates for US robotics modems, and so on, bug fixes. And next up we have Cricket 96. This patch do. Okay, this is an unofficial patch. Expand that properly. And we'll just word wrap. Proper players for Australia, West Indies, South Africa, England, Pakistan. Cool, the next patch should be out in the next 3 weeks. Email me at cyberc1@highlink.com.au. James Harrity. Good work, mate. I think I installed this back in the day, and it definitely made the game a lot more enjoyable. And NBA Live 95 patch version 2 by Lutz van Hasselt. We'll link at pool.informatic.rwth-aachen.de. So Germany. And this looks like much like the cricket patch. So it's replacing actual players in the game, because so some of these early sporting games by EA, they either didn't have enough money or they didn't want to pay for the rights to the players' names. And then, yeah, people patched them on the internet and you got them for free. How cool is that? Finally, I just thought I'd show the PC PowerPlay actual menu. This is what it looks like. Strangely, it's not working though. Probably due to its virtualization. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed any of the games below, or if I should definitely check any of them out. And yeah, catch us next time.